come in this area tonight. The straight boundaries are the short boundaries, and that is just helping yourself to them. 2 slips, Brett Lee wide to try and protect that huge area, backward a point.
When they got him fishing in the test match, he didn't get away with it. Not only do you get away with it in short form cricket, you get runs and full value. 4 runs for that feeble little push well outside off. Clint Mackay's done nothing wrong. He's gone for 4.
Well, it's good over that. Boundary and the wide in it. None for 11. Oh, leg side trouble. 4. Can't bowl there.
It's twice. Once on the thigh pad of Gautam Gambhir. This one's full on the leg stump of Sehwag. Not ideal.
Not where you want to be anyway, especially when you've got no protection and it's a T20 international.
Do you reckon that first ball's key? I know we talked a lot about the last ball. That's now enormous pressure on Brett Lee. First ball for 4. Now the batsman knows if he can get a couple of singles, maybe a 2, or maybe even another boundary later in the over, it's going to be a big one. A lot of pressure now on Brett Lee to get the rest of this over right. Perspective from our Vodafone Spider Cam. Look at that, right behind the keeper. See if there's any swing. Worked it away on the onside. Settled for 1. It's probably a bit short, that delivery, to get the ball to swing.
Puts shudders into another batsman though. Looking at a bloke at 150 comes steaming in. And Sehwag not as good a runner between wickets as some of his teammates, so the Australian fielders will be aware of that, and they may even give him a bit more latitude than they would the others.
This is good stuff from the Indians. No panic at the moment. They've already hit a boundary per over so far. That's all they need to do. Boundary per over. Just pick up singles up with the other deliveries. Current run rate 6.4 is right on the money at the moment. Sole ball for Brett Lee. What's he waited on? Sehwag, just a single.
Good start. Good start. There, no real risks being taken. No really stupid shots or anything that's not on. They're just waiting for the one to come and they're playing it well. They're striking at the rate that they require. So it's a nerve-wracking start for Australia.
From Brett Lee. In the end, he just went for 7. It's none for 18. There's a chance. Can he hit? No, he can't. Good run in the end.
That's what Australia need. Every run India tries to pitch needs to be pressure-packed.
This crowd is fantastic. I reckon it's 50-50. I reckon they're half the crowd are Indians. You can see the amount of blue there. I believe there's about 62,000 here. Great response to these two T20 matches. 59,500 ANZ on Wednesday. In excess of 60 here today. Brilliant. I'll look for 2 here. Settle for 1. And I nice to see a lot of the crowd come back to that game on Sunday. I think we're in for a really good series now. This Indian side really seem to have picked up their play. Bear in mind, they're also the World Cup holders in one-day cricket. Sri Lanka, who were the third side in the tri-series, were the losing finalist in that competition in the subcontinent last year. So we've got 3 quality one-day sides playing in that competition. Promises to be a beauty now that it looks to me like India have lifted their game. Oh, that's a lovely shot. That's a quality stroke. I reckon that's out of the middle. He's put it through about third slip.
He's made a double century in a one-day not too long ago. Virender Sehwag, he is elite at the short form of the game. This is beautiful batting. He's worked out very quickly that the shortest boundaries are behind him and in front of him. Look at that.
Of course, third man is trying to protect for the full-blooded cut shot. So he's gone a touch squarer down the top left of screen. And Sehwag fools him with something fine. Now they're moving. They've got to keep bowling tight where they did there and then try to protect fine.
Tucks away on the onside. That's where it's difficult to bowl to Sehwag because you want to bowl at him. So if you give him any width, he'll thrash you through point. And as we saw with that last boundary, he also has the subtlety to just drop the hands on it, run it down through third or fourth slip for a boundary as well. So then you bowl straight, he works on the outside. That's a quality cricket shot, that.
And then the next ball, not that much straighter, probably off stump. He jumps and flicks it to the other side of the pitch.
I'm not sure what's going on there. It looked like Sehwag wasn't ready in it. He's at the 9th strike, is he?
I reckon what he was saying is that David Hussey had moved from second slip to like a floating third and a half, and he didn't think that Gautam Gambhir had seen it. So you watch here, he sees him go around. He doesn't think that the batsman's seen it, so he jumps in.
Actually, you did right, James. That was well done. Because if he runs one straight to the fieldsman, particularly if it's in the air, he won't be too happy.
History tells us, Heels, in this T20 game that one partnership will generally do it for you. You may as well make it the opening one.
Yep, and they're about halfway. If they can get this to double what it is at the moment, 50, gee, that gives a lot of confidence to the batting lineup to come. Kohli, Raina, Sharma, Dhoni, Jadeja. Still plenty to do. Ravi Ashwin after that. They'll start to think, well, we can do the rest. So George Bailey needs a wicket.
Tucked away, he's looking for 2 again here. Up to Brad Hogg, no way. Threw it across the turf. Up for 26.
Gambhir facing Doherty around the wicket, slip in place. Almost behind the wicket-keeper, the slip. So the first variety about to see how it goes, Slats.
Yes, Heels, it's going to be an interesting 5 overs because there are no wickets for the Aussies. They've got to break the back somehow, get a couple of quick ones, 2 or 3, to slow things. Kohli, Raina, Sharma to come, the youngsters. But at the moment, India in a pretty good position. You recall the run chase 2 nights ago. They ended up being 31 runs short, but they still had wickets in the bank. So they can't make the same mistake, India, tonight. They've got to keep up with the pace. Keep an eye out for the required run rate. It's just under 7 runs an over now. Once it drifts to above 10, there's more pressure, obviously. But India travelling nicely at the moment. No wicket for 30.
Right, Sehwag against the spin of Doherty. Out he comes. Whoa, that's gone high. It's plenty long enough as well. So big. Sehwag at his best. We haven't seen the quality of Sehwag really this summer, but maybe tonight he's going to be instrumental in India turning things around, getting a win on the board. Their supporters want to see it. They want to do it. It's gone a long way up, hasn't it? That is right up on the concourse level. That's huge. Here's another one. Flick to the leg side, finds the gap. At least 2. three. Gambier won't make it. The fielder slips. Three's possible.
Flow with India. So just starting to launch a little bit. 22 from 13. Exceptional player. And can just out of the box play this incredible shot that intimidates the bowling, intimidates the fielding side. He'll give you a chance as well. We've seen that. You've got to take it.
Surely less explosive from Gambier. Yes. But still very good. Turns the strike over to Sehwag. Hogg has a shot. Australians are touch rattled here.
I think those wickets towards the end of their innings, Australia, it took the wind out of the sails a little bit. It's a great shot. Vodapax Spider-Cam just giving you an insight into how much footwork is required to get down to a spinner.
Here it is again. He's over in front of off stump. The LB's on.
Oh,
Fired in as a Yorker. Good idea, well done.
Yeah, he's changed the tempo. All of a sudden, the run rate required is down under 6.5. And 104 metres. Is that the record tonight? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. So we saw that boundary is about the fence. A great grab too. The deflection was taken beautifully. From the batting end, it's 20 metres of pitch, and then there's 70 metres of outfield, and then there's 10 metres or 15 metres of seats. That one cleared. 13 of the over, none for 42. Right, well, he's got Sehwag on strike, second ball.
That graph, the word, just an indication of what Sehwag can do. When he puts the pedal to the metal, all of a sudden it spikes big time above the required run rate. So he's the danger man, setting it up for the middle order. They're bound to lose a couple of wickets sooner rather than later, you would think. It's the nature of the game that they've got themselves with a foundation. I don't think Sehwag's finished just yet.
No, he's cagily looking around the field and cementing where the Australian fielders are in his brain. Where's he going to go? What's Hogg got? Is it the wrong and first up? It is. Well bowled.
Well, that's the one. He gets a lot of wickets with the wrong and batsmen forever have not picked it. You've got to watch the hand closely. He comes out the back. That's how he gets that movement away from the right-hander. The batsmen, I suppose they don't face Chinaman too often. The left arm leggies. They don't pick it up. They don't read it.
He pitched it well too, wasn't it? Outside leg line, that's hard to sweep. The top edge is very impossible. Full toss. Get Sehwag again. Can you believe it? Well, there's the new tactic to Sehwag. Bowl in bullies. Don't make them bounce. He's struggling with them.
To be honest though, Hogg was lucky because that was departing to the boundary again. But if you hit the air and you hit it flat, there's a chance a fieldsman might be in the way. It was a sharp take. And I love this match. Australia get that breakthrough. They've been working hard for it. 1 for 43.
So now, a huge ovation when the newest pin-up boy came to the crease, Virat Kohli. He's been very good in test matches. His technique has stood the test of the test series, and now Hogg's trying to bamboozle him with spin.
Yes, bowl mate.
Certainly a talent, immense talent. And I had a chat with him at the break and he's very upbeat. I think that the whole team were buoyed by the way they fielded. They got the run-outs, they were catching, but just the way this younger team was moving around. It's starting to gel, you sense.
Timing good. It's Brett Lee out there, a lot to do sideways. You have to cover 20 metres. That's allowed Kohli to get to.
Good way to get off the mark. It was an excellent cut shot. So it's like Machine Kohli. He's got a very good all-round game.